If you are a senior worried about high cholesterol and have been told to eat oatmeal every morning, listen up. The simple truth is, oatmeal helps, but it is not always the fastest or most complete way to lower cholesterol. In this video, we will show you natural, delicious breakfast swaps that can lower cholesterol faster, and you can try them tomorrow morning. Imagine this: a quiet kitchen, sunlight on the table, and a familiar bowl of oatmeal sitting untouched because it tastes bland. You reach for it because it's healthy, not because you enjoy it. Many seniors do this. It's comfortable. It feels safe. But comfort alone won't move the needle on your cholesterol the fastest. First, let's make the problem simple. Think of your arteries as plumbing. LDL, the bad cholesterol, acts like sticky grease that clings to the pipe walls. HDL, the good cholesterol, is the friendly cleaning crew that carries grease away. High LDL and stiff arteries raise the risk of heart attacks and strokes. That's the problem many seniors face. So why do foods matter so much at breakfast? Breakfast is the metabolic reset for the day. What you eat first influences blood fat levels, inflammation, and how your body handles cholesterol for hours. That's why selecting a heart-healthy breakfast can help lower cholesterol in a meaningful way. Oatmeal is rich in soluble fiber, and that fiber does bind some cholesterol in the gut. That's why doctors have recommended it for decades. But modern nutrition research shows other breakfast choices combine different mechanisms: soluble fiber, healthy fats, and antioxidants to remove LDL faster and improve artery function. Here's the key promise of this video. I'll explain why certain foods work, not just tell you to eat them. Why before what? When you understand the reason, you'll be more likely to stick with the change. Over the next chapters, we'll cover 3 practical swaps you can make at breakfast. Each chapter will start with a short, real-life scene, how you might prepare it at home, then explain the simple science in plain language. You'll hear exact, doable steps you can take tomorrow. You'll also get small safety tips for seniors with other conditions like diabetes or on blood thinners. Before we go further, a quick reassurance: you do not need to throw away your oatmeal. Think of it as one option in a bigger toolbox. Mixing and rotating heart-healthy breakfasts gives you taste variety and more consistent cholesterol-lowering benefits. Finally, one promise. By the end of this video, you will know one specific breakfast that, in many cases, lowers LDL faster than oatmeal, and you'll know exactly why and how to prepare it. If you are a senior who wants to lower cholesterol naturally and enjoy your mornings again, you're in the right place. Now let's begin with a simple, satisfying choice that many seniors already love, and that science shows can be a powerful ally against high cholesterol. Turn the chapter and let's talk about avocado toast. Imagine this for a moment. It's a calm morning. The kettle is whistling. You pour yourself a cup of tea, and instead of a plain bowl of oatmeal, you spread creamy avocado onto a slice of whole grain toast. It's colorful, it's satisfying, and here's the best part: this simple meal works like natural medicine for your heart. But how exactly does avocado lower cholesterol faster than oats? Let's explore this together. Avocados are not just trendy. They are one of the richest natural sources of monounsaturated fats, the healthy kind of fat your body needs. Unlike saturated fats, which can raise LDL cholesterol, monounsaturated fats do the opposite. They help lower LDL, the bad cholesterol, while also supporting HDL, the good cholesterol that cleans your arteries. Think of it this way. Oatmeal's main tool is fiber, which grabs cholesterol in your gut and helps remove it. That's good. But avocados bring a second powerful tool: healthy fats that improve how your body processes cholesterol altogether. It's like oatmeal is sweeping the floor, but avocado is also fixing the leaky roof. Together, the house stays much cleaner. Let's make this practical. One medium avocado contains about 10 grams of fiber and about 15 grams of heart-healthy fats. Compare that to oatmeal, which gives you mostly soluble fiber but very little in the way of good fats. This is why avocado toast often works faster. It gives you 2 benefits in one bite. Now, let's talk about science in simple words. Monounsaturated fats improve something called lipid transport. That means HDL, your good cholesterol, becomes more efficient at pulling LDL out of your bloodstream. At the same time, these fats reduce inflammation inside your arteries, helping them stay flexible and less likely to build dangerous plaque. For seniors, this matters a lot. As we age, arteries naturally stiffen. That stiffness is what makes cholesterol more dangerous. Adding foods that keep arteries elastic can make a real difference in lowering heart risk. Avocados, thanks to their unique fat and antioxidant mix, do just that. And it doesn't stop there. Avocados are also packed with potassium, about 700 milligrams in one medium fruit. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure, which often goes hand in hand with cholesterol problems in seniors. Lower blood pressure plus cleaner arteries. That's a winning combination. So how can you enjoy this practically? The classic version is simple. Smash half an avocado on whole grain toast, sprinkle with a pinch of black pepper, and maybe top with tomato slices. That's breakfast in less than 5 minutes. You could also try diced avocado in a vegetable omelet, or add it to a smoothie for a creamy texture without dairy. Now, a quick word of reassurance. Avocados are dense in calories, and some seniors worry they'll gain weight from eating them. But the truth is, studies show that avocados actually help with weight management. Why? Because their combination of fats and fiber keeps you full longer. That means fewer mid-morning snacks and steadier blood sugar. Let's compare this directly with oatmeal. Oatmeal is filling because of its fiber, but many seniors end up adding sugar, honey, or sweet toppings just to make it taste good. That extra sugar can cancel out some of the heart benefits. Avocado toast, on the other hand, is naturally savory and satisfying without added sweeteners. Imagine this. Instead of forcing down another bowl of oats, you sit down with warm toast, creamy avocado, and your favorite tea. It feels like a treat, but it's actually therapy for your heart. Now, let me ask you, do you prefer sweet or savory breakfasts? Imagine swapping just one bowl of oats for avocado toast this week. Would you give it a try? If your answer is yes, you're already one step closer to lowering your cholesterol naturally and enjoying your mornings a lot more. Picture this. You're making your morning yogurt or smoothie. You reach for a small jar, take just one spoonful of tiny brown seeds, and sprinkle them over the top. Nothing dramatic, nothing complicated. But in that one spoonful, you've given your arteries a powerful gift. Doctors today are calling flaxseeds nature's cholesterol sponge. And for good reason. Now, let's explore why these seeds, so small you can barely hold them between your fingers, have such a big impact on cholesterol, heart health, and overall wellness. Flax seeds are loaded with 3 things that make them a heart health superstar: soluble fiber, lignans, natural plant compounds with antioxidant effects, omega-3 fatty acids. Let's start with fiber. Soluble fiber acts almost like a sponge inside your gut. It binds to cholesterol particles and prevents them from being absorbed into your bloodstream. Think of it this way. If cholesterol is dirt on the floor, soluble fiber is the mop that wipes it away before it sticks. That means less LDL cholesterol, the harmful kind that clogs arteries, ends up circulating in your blood. Studies show that just 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds per day can reduce LDL cholesterol by up to 15% in some seniors. 15% may not sound huge, but for someone with borderline cholesterol, that drop can be the difference between risk and safety. And the best part? This comes without side effects that some medications may bring. Now let's talk about lignans. These are special plant compounds found in abundance in flax seeds. In fact, flax seeds are one of the richest sources in the entire plant kingdom. Lignans act as antioxidants, which means they reduce inflammation and oxidative stress inside your arteries. Imagine tiny shields lining the walls of your arteries, protecting them from damage and slowing down plaque buildup. That's what lignans are doing quietly every time you eat flax seeds. The third gift flax seeds bring is alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid. Now, most people think of fish when they hear omega-3, and it's true. Fatty fish like salmon are excellent sources. But flax seeds give seniors a plant-based option. ALA helps reduce inflammation, keeps your arteries flexible, and supports better circulation. For seniors who may not eat fish often, flax seeds provide a safe and easy alternative. Now, you may be wondering, how do I actually eat these little seeds? The trick is, always choose ground flax seeds. Whole seeds often pass through your system undigested, meaning you miss out on all the benefits. Ground flax seeds, however, release their fiber, lignans, and omega-3s. Here are some easy senior-friendly ideas. Sprinkle a spoonful into your morning yogurt. Blend into a smoothie. Add to oatmeal, soups, or stews. Mix into whole grain bread or muffins for a gentle, nutty flavor. It's so simple. 1 spoonful a day, and your heart thanks you. Now, an important note. Flax seeds are high in fiber. That's excellent for digestion, but only if paired with enough water. If you add flax seeds to your diet, remember to also increase your water intake. Otherwise, the extra fiber may cause discomfort. So always drink a full glass of water with your flaxseed meal. As we age, digestion slows, arteries stiffen, and inflammation increases. Flax seeds address all of these challenges. They support digestion. They reduce LDL cholesterol. They keep arteries flexible. They protect artery walls with antioxidants. It's rare to find one food that touches so many areas of senior health. So the next time you're making breakfast, remember, it doesn't take a fancy recipe or expensive supplement. Sometimes, it's just a tiny spoonful of seeds. Now I'd love to hear from you. How do you normally add seeds or nuts to your meals? Do you sprinkle them on yogurt, blend them into smoothies, or maybe bake them into bread? Share your favorite trick in the comments. Your idea might inspire someone else to start their own heart-healthy journey. Think back for a moment to your childhood. Maybe you remember wandering through a garden or along a countryside path, picking fresh berries right off the bush. They were sweet, sometimes tart, and always refreshing. But what if I told you those same berries, the ones that felt like a summer treat, could actually help keep your arteries young and flexible, even as you age? That's right. While oatmeal is famous for lowering LDL cholesterol, berries bring a completely different benefit. They help your blood vessels stay supple, strong, and resistant to stiffness. As we age, arteries naturally stiffen. This process, called arterial stiffness, makes the heart work harder to pump blood. Over time, it raises the risk of high blood pressure, stroke, and heart disease. But here's the good news. Research shows that certain berries contain powerful compounds that directly target this stiffness, helping arteries stay flexible and youthful. The secret lies in anthocyanins, the natural pigments that give berries their deep red, blue, and purple colors. These anthocyanins act like bodyguards for your arteries. They reduce inflammation, improve blood vessel relaxation, and even boost the performance of your HDL, the good cholesterol that cleans away artery-clogging LDL. For example, black currants and aronia berries are some of the richest natural sources of anthocyanins. Just 1 cup can provide nearly 200 milligrams, enough to make a measurable difference in blood vessel health. Now, remember oatmeal? Oats are wonderful at reducing LDL cholesterol, and that's important. But oats mainly tackle one problem, LDL reduction. Berries, on the other hand, go a step further. They don't just lower risk factors. They actively improve how blood vessels function. That means more oxygen-rich blood flowing easily through your body, supporting your brain, muscles, and heart. In simple terms, oats clean, but berries also strengthen and protect. And when you combine them, you've got a powerful heart-healthy breakfast duo. Now, you may be wondering, how do you actually get enough anthocyanins into your daily routine? The good news is, it's both easy and delicious. Fresh or frozen blueberries. Add them to oatmeal, yogurt, or smoothies. Black currant juice. A small glass provides a concentrated source of anthocyanins. Aronia berries. Often available dried or as a powder. Great for mixing into cereal. Mixed berry salad. Strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, and blueberries together. And remember, frozen berries are just as powerful as fresh. So even in winter, you can keep your arteries smiling. Research suggests that just 1/2 to 1 cup of anthocyanin-rich berries daily can improve arterial flexibility within weeks. That's about 1 handful, easy to sprinkle on your morning meal or enjoy as an afternoon snack. And unlike supplements, berries bring additional benefits too: fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants that fight everyday wear and tear in the body. So next time you enjoy that handful of berries, think of it not just as a treat, but as a natural tool for keeping your blood vessels strong and resilient. Now I'd love to know, which berry is your favorite? Do you love the sweetness of blueberries, the boldness of black currants, or maybe something more exotic like aronia? Share it in the comments. Your favorite choice might give someone else a new idea for their breakfast table. So what should your new cholesterol-lowering breakfast look like? Let's make it simple, powerful, and most importantly, doable. For many of us, breakfast has always been the comfort zone. Toast, tea, maybe a bowl of oatmeal. And the good news? You don't need to throw any of that away. Oatmeal is still one of the best foods for lowering LDL cholesterol, but now you've unlocked new tools, fresh, delicious, and scientifically proven to protect your arteries. Here's the upgrade: avocado for creamy, healthy fats, flax seeds for fiber and omega-3s, and berries for antioxidants and artery flexibility. Let's recap quickly. Avocado. It gives your arteries the gift of healthy fats that raise your HDL, the good cholesterol, and keep your blood vessels happy. Flax seeds. Tiny but mighty. Packed with fiber and plant omega-3s, they sweep cholesterol out of the body while calming inflammation. Berries. Nature's jewels. Their anthocyanins strengthen and protect your arteries, keeping them flexible and youthful. Together, these foods don't just lower risk, they actively empower your heart. So how do you put this into action, starting tomorrow morning? Here's your simple, senior-friendly breakfast action plan. Base it on oats or whole grains. Keep your oatmeal or whole grain toast. They're still fantastic for cholesterol. Add at least 1 upgrade. Top your oatmeal with blueberries. Sprinkle ground flax seeds on your yogurt, or spread avocado on whole grain toast. Rotate your choices. Aim for 3 to 4 days a week with these upgrades, mixing and matching so you never get bored. Keep it simple. Fresh or frozen berries, pre-ground flaxseed, or half an avocado. Nothing fancy required. And here's the best part: these small changes add up. Within weeks, you'll be giving your heart more support than years of plain oatmeal alone could provide. Imagine this: you sit down to breakfast tomorrow. Instead of just plain oats, your bowl has a sprinkle of flax seeds, a handful of berries, maybe a slice of avocado toast on the side. It's colorful, delicious, and secretly works to protect your arteries all day long. That's not just food, that's empowerment. Now it's your turn. What's your favorite heart-healthy breakfast? Share it below, because your story could inspire someone else watching today.